It was great. We ran into this guy here at Radio Row here in Las Vegas. Of course, Arizona Cardinals tackle Kelvin Beachum. What's going on, my man?
What's going on, brother? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. You're out here on behalf of Big Brothers Big Sisters. What's going on over there?
You got the draft that's coming up in Detroit here in a couple of weeks. Want to be able to draft 10,000 bigs. We have 30,000 littles on the wait list. We need more men. Go to getbignow.org. We need to make sure we have bigs to handle all these littles that we have that need support and need mentorship.
It's an incredible cause. Absolutely go out there if you have any time to give back to these kids, these littles. Absolutely do that. Kelvin, I got to say, the season here, I mean, to see you put in all the work after having such a consistent 2022 and then kind of bide your time as the utmost professional, to see you get that opportunity, it was really cool to see that and the team and the momentum going into the offseason.
It was fun. It was a different year, to be honest with you. I'm a competitor. I trained to play and to play a lot. And this year was just a little different. We got to the point where I was a contributor in the special way that role was designed to be. And it all worked out. So we have some momentum going into the offseason. The draft is going to bring some more rich young talent into the equation. And hopefully we can be able to turn the tide and use that momentum from last year to be able to carry us into next year.
Kelvin, I want to ask you, we lose DJ Humphries to an injury that's probably going to impact his 2024. You step in, play really well in the finale. Has there been any talk sticking at left tackle, maybe bumping Paris over, you go back to right tackle? Any clarity on that at all?
To be honest, no. And I haven't asked, and it really isn't time to even get to that conversation. Sure. I'm enjoying the offseason. I'm enjoying allowing the body to recover. Fingers still swole. Things are still just hadn't got to where they need to be. And those conversations are happening in time. But right now, it's enjoying the offseason. Making sure and praying for DJ. He just had surgery not too long ago. Making sure that he's healthy. And when my number is called, whenever that number is called, I'll be ready and capable to go and do the job I need to do.
It's number 68 for your Arizona Cardinals, Kelvin Beachum, and you've got a really tight-knit group, I felt like, on the offensive line. With Paris coming in, the 6th overall selection, and it seemed like he acclimated really quickly, and then Will in his second season, he's always fun. Yelda, what do you think of the group this season?
Man, the thing is we found a way to work together. And the thing is when you have an offensive line that is tight, they work together, they train together, they eat together. That's the most important thing. They eat together, and they have fun together. There's no limits to what the group can do. And, as an offensive line, the weight of the team is on our shoulders. We've got to find a way to do a better job to push the team forward. We've got to be able to run the ball better. We've got to be able to protect better. And when we do our jobs at the highest level, that gives our team the most the best chance to be successful and win games like we need to.
What did you see growth-wise from Kyler Murray this year? Because it really did feel like, especially coming back from the ACL, I thought the new system complemented him really well. Drew Petzing did a lot of good stuff, but the franchise quarterback back in the fold for 2024, what did you see from K1 this year?
I think that the organization did a really good job of putting things around him to allow him to just be a quarterback. Not worry about anything else, but just be a quarterback. And I think what Drew has done, bringing a run game and allowing a run game to be something that we can lean on. James has been phenomenal and is going to continue to be phenomenal bell cow for us. And you allow him to manage the game. That puts us in a position to be successful. Run the ball. When we need to take shots, we take shots. When we need to use his legs, he uses his legs. But at the end of the day, I think this coaching staff and the organization, Monty and the organization, have done a really good job of putting processes in place for us to be successful over time.
You say you guys like to eat together. What are the prime spots around the valley that the Cardinals offensive line and Kelvin Beachum like to dine?
The thing is, man, we had a phenomenal chef. I didn't say we stole him, but DJ had a chef that we would use primarily for the entire year. We only went to Ocean 44 one time, which was nice. But we had a phenomenal time, really bonding over DJ's house this entire year. We had a couple food trucks that came over and helped us out on Thursday nights, but for the most part, it was really us spending time together. And I think for us, that's really, really what it's about as an offensive line, is spending time together.
Kelvin, where did your passion come from for the Big Brother program specifically?
The thing is really centered around mentorship, honestly. Big Brothers, Big Sisters has done a number of things really well, but I think at the core is being able to mentor the next generation. You sowing into somebody else sowing into somebody else. So you have this trickle-down effect in this cycle that you're able to perpetuate due to the mentorship and the great mentorship that is done within the organization.
Awesome. He's a solid offensive lineman. He's an even better humanitarian. Our guy Kelvin Beachum. Check out what was the website one more time?
GetBigNow.org. Be Big Now. Sorry. BeBigNow.org. Here in Radio Row in Vegas.
Right.
The Madhouse going on. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.